7 seconds.
The Wizard of Worcester, Bob Cousy. 13 All-Star appearances, 6 World Championships. I mean, this guy can play. Revolutionized the point guard before Kenny was there.
The Celtic run. The Celtic run continues.
That's a shot.
All right.
I love Kenny. That's not a shot.
And Bob Cousy just with one hand.
The clock has started.
Stayed on his right. I would have stayed on his right.
The clock has started on Reggie Miller.
Welcome to the Ultimate NBA All-Star Fantasy Draft.
Everyone to Noche and a Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bird out there with Garnett. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Cousy in at the point guard position. We've got Baylor. He's out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Irvin, and it's Johnson in at the point. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight, both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Irving with the ball. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Kerr. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And here is Irving. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah. The turnaround Jay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Cousy passes to Havlicek. Here's Cousy. He's guarded by Johnson. Cousy can't hit. Inside. And the dunk by Baylor.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now here's Bird playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Here's O'Neal. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Count it. Good. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Irving against Bird. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Irving. Takes the three. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss, where they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Now, here is Havlicek. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off.
Here's Johnson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Havlicek. And there's the pass to Kuzi. Back to Garnett. On the wing, Havlicek. Covered by Hayes. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. Bird outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, trying to get open his shot.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Bird missing. Gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Irving can't hit.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denial.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Good.
Here's Kuzi. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Irving. Knocked loose. Abdul-Jabbar with it. And it's Bird picking him up. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. No good that time. Excellent D there from Garnett. Fast break. Here we go. Shaq passes to Kuzi. He dishes it to Bird. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Stolen by Bird. Johnson with the block.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Count that bucket.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
He's out there with Irving. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Kareem. And it's West in at the 2-guard spot.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Garnett out there with Bird. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kuzi in at the 1 spot. Kept alive.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Shaq's shot is off.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And that one's good, Irving.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson with the block. The kick out to Irving. Woke loose. Stolen by Bird. And here's the fast break. Here's Kuzi. Johnson with the block. They're running. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Johnson is an elite talent, a special talent, a very unique point guard with amazing size.
And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
On the clock, Havlicek. Rebound by Smith. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Johnson with the block. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Passes to Johnson. Takes a three. And Julius Irving, the basket on the assist by Johnson. Irving's got 18 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Havlicek to end the cold streak, and that one is good. He's got 11.
And at the offensive end, he's...
And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. Havlicek. It's rebounded by Hayes. Got into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Johnson kicks to Smith. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Havlicek outside. Deep. Bird misses. Stolen by O'Neal. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And Shaq with the slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's the pass to Archibald. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Hawkins. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Pierce. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Here's Archibald, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, give us your take.
You've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Magic Johnson is out there with West. Then there's Irving. Then it's Baylor. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. We've got Garnett, also O'Neal out there. Pierce is out there with Jones. And it's Kuzi in at point guard. That's tipped. And here comes the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jerry West.
Passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Hayes, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
A 3 from Drexler, and it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They double him with West. Passes it to Jones. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Kuzi just knows when his guys are wide open.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the peak, right? Giannis. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
At 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now Hawkins, he's got 8. Over to the wing. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Archibald. Outside, Jones buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Payton kicks it to West. Pulls up. Green for 2 points. West has got 8. Outside, Pierce. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Hayes.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And that one drops.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Here's Archibald, covered by Peyton. Here's Jones. Here's Heinsohn. And that's good. A nice job at the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
There's passes to Peyton. Offline from the top of the key. Gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Archibald. Back to Pierce. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. He has 5.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Passes it to West. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Archibald, covered by Peyton. Jones against Hawkins. Jones in the post. 13 points in the game. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Peyton's shot is off. Gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now Archibald is a clever guy. Has a real sense for how to pick up the foul on the way up.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Drexler. Over Jones. Drexler dishes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Gary Payton. Here's Archibald, covered by Smith. Here's Pierce. Rebound by Drexler.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Lets a floater go. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
No good on the second free throw. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. On the wing, Jones. The pass to Archibald. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Archibald's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shots good by Drexler.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Archibald, covered by Smith. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Count the basket. He has 6.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And so it's the visiting team. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Pass to Archibald. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different you better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Garnett. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Drexler will go to the free throw line. Robert Parrish picks one up there. The free throw drops for Drexler.
Yeah, one of the more entertaining players we've seen in the game. Clyde Drexler, the glide. Athleticism all over the place.
And it's sent back by Irving. And they're moving it up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Archibald. 3-pointer, Bird, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Kicks it out to Baylor. The dish to Irving. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Irving's got 20.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Havlicek, the pass to Bird. Drills it from outside.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Drexler outside. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Baylor. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A nice shot by Bird.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Baylor kicks to Drexler. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Drexler's got 8 points in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's Bird, banked in off the glass. He's got 19.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Drexler against Bird, stolen by Havlicek. And they're pushing it up. Here's Archibald. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Drexler, and that one, good.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone. And Drexler throws it down home.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
And Smith with the stop.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Bird's shot is good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe.
Baylor against Bird. Cousy passes to O'Neal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
O'Neal doing a nice job.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Bird kicks to Havlicek. Fires from the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Baylor. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Baylor's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Havlicek against Baylor. Havlicek dishes to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Garnett, right side. Got a hand on it.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Cousy passes to Garnett. Trying to get open and shoot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, hole punch.
Here's Bird. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
O'Neal passes to Cousy. Kicks it to Havlicek. Hawkins against Shaq. Here's Garnett. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good.
Bit of a trash talker, too.
Good on both. Here's Cousy. Pass to Bird. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. He kicks it to Johnson. Fades back. Irving finds Hayes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Fires from 18, and it's Havlicek missing. Gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. They get it back. Hayes. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter, being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Bird outside. Over Irving. No good off the back of the rim. Here's the break. And Dr. J slams it in.
Yeah, he's so quick in the air. And the spike down on the finish. Dr. J does it as few can.
Bird outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Julius Irving.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw good. Bird.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Baylor, he's checked in for Smith. Bird hits them both. And so here's the home team. Johnson outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Havlicek against Baylor. Shot from free throw range. They grabbed their own miss. Good on the shot. Garnett's got 21 in the game.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Here's Johnson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Johnson left side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hayes trying to break free. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
There's the feed to O'Neal. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That one falls.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.